My people, how's everybody doing on this fine Tuesday evening? I hope well. Today's sticker is going to be monkey nuts, which I think is fucking hilarious. Just the words spoken, monkey nuts. I think it's funny. Anyway, there it goes. Got a whole bunch of stickers to do, so this thing will be filled up pretty quick. You're the reason God created the middle finger. That's a good one. We're going to go ahead and put that on there too. That's pretty funny. You guys make sure you check out redhillcutlery.com. Make sure you check out Satu Dave on YouTube. Timbo437 and My Bad Adventures. Those are all really good guys. And they got some good channels with different content. Everybody's a little different, which is cool. Make sure you hit the like button. It's right down there. It does not affect you adversely if you do hit it. I would appreciate it. And if you do, you will automatically be entered to win a pack of anti-seize. And if you do not know what a pack of anti-seize is, you definitely need to get out more. And you just might lose your man card for a couple days. Make sure you subscribe because there's going to be more giveaways coming up soon. If you would like to donate to the channel, you can find the info to do so in the description. All donations will be used 100% for Knives for content. You will find a link for Patreon down there. Right now, I only have one tier. It's $5 a month. But basically, you'll be able to get in on any content I do on Patreon, period. For now, for sure, anyway. And obviously, it's very much appreciated. You can find out who won the giveaway for the Damn Designs knife over at My Bad Adventures channel. The link is in the comments of my giveaway video. All right, today I want to talk about my favorite blade steels. In the past few years, there has been so many different options for blade steels, but honestly, a lot of the blade steels have been out for a very long time. M390 has been around for 30 years. A lot of people don't know that. So I'm going to break it down a little bit. My favorite tool steel, my favorite stainless, some honorable mentions, and then 5 that I just don't like for whatever reason. First of all, we're going to do tool steels because those are my favorite, and that's what I gravitate towards the most. We're going to start out with a steel I do not currently have, and that'll be K390. I absolutely love K390. It has some wicked edge retention. Pretty tough and holds up really well. It will rust, which most tool steels will, but K390 is just about the best all-around steel if you do not care about resistance to rust and stuff like that. It's phenomenal. 10V is also roughly in the same ballpark as K390. They're pretty much neck and neck. They're awesome. Both of them are. They keep their front end sharpness for a very long time. And what I mean by front end sharpness is right after you sharpen it and you strop it, and it's as sharp as you're going to get it for that time that you're sharpening it. Even if you use it for a little while, it'll still keep that mega sharp fine edge for a long time. A lot of steels won't do that. You can sharpen it, it'll be wicked sharp, and as soon as you use it a couple times, that front end sharpness is gone. Even though it's super sharp, but anybody who sharpens knows what I'm talking about. Third in the tool steel is Cruwear, and I do have some Cruwear here. And it is fantastic stuff. It is quite tough. It holds an edge for a good long time. It's kind of not rust resistant. Let me say it's not as bad as K390 or 10V. It won't rust just looking at water. And Spyderco does a good job on Crewware, and there's so many blades that are available on Crewware now. It didn't used to be, so you kind of had to go towards really high-end customs or to Spyderco. And now you got Benchmade running a lot of Crewware, and other companies that are doing Bradford. They're making fixed blades and Crewware, along with lots of other steels. Fourth is another one I do not have currently, is CPM 3V. It is, you know what, everybody knows what CPM 3V is. It's super tough, holds a decent edge, and it's just a great all-around steel, especially for fixed blades. And the last in the tool steel is going to be Rex 45. Freaking love that stuff. I do not have any currently. Spyderco does a lot of Rex 45, and as far as I know, there's not many other companies that do. But they're getting ready to drop some Rex 76, I believe. And also 15V. Spyderco is getting ready to come out with both of those, which is pretty fucking awesome. All right, over to stainless, and I do have a lot of these that are on this list. First is 20CV. It is basically the same as M390 and 204P. I just prefer 20CV, and I do not have a good reason for that, but that is my choice. So it is what it is. 20CV is excellent stuff. It is just a really good all-around steel. You just can't beat it. It's awesome shit. Second, Elmax. I do not have anything in Elmax, but I love it. It is great all-around steel as well, except for me, it holds that front end sharpness really, really well, and holds an edge for quite a while as well. Third, CPM 154. Also do not have that one, but everybody knows about that steel. It is a great all-around steel. It is really prominent in the customs market because it's easier to deal with, easier to grind and sharpen, and it's good steel. It's good stuff. Fourth is S90V, and I do have some S90V. Not very tough, but it is quite stainless, and man, it holds an edge for a good long time. This is my Apex Sharp by Design. It is sporting a nasty wicked edge, and I love this knife. It's actually for sale right now, but if I can sell something else, I plan on keeping this one because I want to take these inlays out, send them off to a buddy of mine. He's going to de-anodize the aluminum, and then he's going to do like some divots in it, kind of like a gunner grip on a Strider. And then I'm going to get them back, put them back in, and I think it'll be wicked cool. Next, S30V. I don't have any of that, which is bananas. I can't believe that. But I love S30V. It is a fine steel. It's been around a long time. It used to be the super steel that everybody just had to have. And it is still a fantastic steel. Nothing wrong with it. All right, honorable mentions. I have some of these. ZDP 189. Kind of a tool steel, kind of stainless. I don't know even where to rank this. If you know, let me know in the comments. But ZDP 189 will hold a retarded edge for a really long time, and it'll strop up and sharpen to an extremely fine edge. Excellent stuff. Spyderco does a lot of it. Almar, of course, Rockstead that nobody can afford. They do it as well. Next, PD1. I do not have any PD1, which I wish I did. Strider and Dwayne Dwyer, they do a lot of PD1 stuff. You'll see some on attention to detail knives. It's a great all-around tool steel that's really tough and holds a good edge. I just don't have any. ASP 60 is next, and I've never seen this steel anywhere. but right here. And after using it, sharpening it and using it and cutting with it, I love it. It is still wicked sharp, and I've broke down a ton of boxes with this. It is a high hardness tool steel, 65 and above. It can climb up to 70 on the Rockwell, but if you get it that high, you definitely do not want to take your angle back any sharper than 15 degrees. That is recommended by the company who makes ASP60, which I have no idea who the hell that is. Next, S45VN. I have one knife in S45 right now, and I like it better than, well, we'll get to that. It's a fairly new steel, but what I have had in it and what I've used, I had a Harsey in it. You know what? It does fine. I think it holds an edge pretty well. Better than S35VN, in my opinion. And better than S30V. It is a little more difficult to sharpen than S30V, but it's not hard at all. I shouldn't even have said that. That's just going to freak people out. Anyway, sharpens well, and I like the way it sharpens. So, S45 is another honorable mention. Last honorable mention, 14C28N. This steel was originally made for pocket knives. Imagine that. That is its sole purpose in life, pocket knives. And it does a very good job at that. It is extremely tough, can hold a decent edge, and pretty resistant to wear and rust. This is a Kubey. It's a great steel, and as long as it's not on a knife any more than $100, it is great for me. Kershaw uses it a lot too. If you want some American-made stuff, even the Bad Monkey by Southern Grind, they use a 14C28N. It is an ingot steel. It is not a powder steel, but that is okay. All right, least favorite. I picked 5 here, and I do not have a single knife in any of them, which is why, well, part of the reason I don't like them. That's why I don't have any knives like them. S35VN, fucking hate it. Hate the way it sharpens. I just don't like it. I have no love for it whatsoever. It is super popular, and it's everywhere. The only knife I've ever had in S35 that I loved was a Chris Reeves. It was a Zan. I loved it. And I just had to sharpen it all the freaking time. Drove me crazy. M390. Only reason I don't like it is because it's everywhere. It's like fucking the same girl for the rest of your life. Drives me crazy. Other than that, it's fine. Next is AUS 8 or 10. Don't care for either of those unless it's on a knife that's less than $30-40. Other than that, it has no business being on a knife. N690. Again, that's one of them that's okay as long as you're not paying too much money for it, and it's not on something that you're going to use every day because you have to sharpen it all the freaking time. And Nitro V. The only reason I don't really care for Nitro V is because it is greatly overrated. It is used on very, very expensive knives, and I don't think that's cool because it's not nothing that special. Anyway, what is your favorites? Put it down in the comments. Do you agree or disagree with any of my findings here? Also, if anybody knows where any other knife companies that use Rex 45 except for Spyderco, let me know in the comments because I really like that stuff. But I like to have it on something other than a Spyderco. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you share. Hit the bell notification if you want to be really, really cool. And don't forget to check out Patreon if you are interested. You guys have a fantastic evening. See you tomorrow.